Hello, we will start the digestive system. So let's have a brief overview of the digestive system. So digestive system is basically a one tube from your mouth all the way down to your anus. We also call this a GI tract, gastrointestinal tract. Our mouth take in the food called ingestion, and then the mouth will break down the food mechanically to increase the surface area so that the food will have a high surface area for digestion in the stomach. And then there will be absorption in the small intestine. Absorption meaning that remember what we learned at the beginning of the semester, that the four major biological molecules, they are polymer. And then undergoing the hydrolysis, we can break down the polymer into monomer. And the process of digestion in the GI tract is basically breaking down the polymer into monomer so that our intestine can absorb the monomers into the bloodstream, monomers such as glucose, amino acid, fatty acid, and so on. In the bloodstream, we can also have secretion. For example, bloodstream can secrete water to the small intestine. And actually, along the small intestine, at the early part of the small intestine, we also have pancreas. Pancreas can secrete pancreatic enzyme and also bicarbonate ion to the small intestine. We'll talk more about the pancreatic secretion in the next few videos. And then the large intestine absorbs a lot of water, and feces is formed, and then rectum is the temporal storage of the feces. And after here, the absorption of the monomers, the glucose and amino acid, all these nutrients will be carried by hepatic portal vein that connects the small intestine to the liver, so that our liver can reconstruct them, or undergoing dehydration to synthesize the polymer from the monomers. So this is the overall view of the digestive system. You don't need to memorize all of that, no need to. I just want to highlight several things. One is that in the esophagus, there is no digestion or absorption occur. Esophagus is mainly for transportation of the food, so no digestion, no absorption. And then in the stomach, we will focus on learning HCl production and pepsin production. So HCl production, think about this, our body cell in the cytoplasm of all body cells, they are neutral. The cytoplasm is neutral in all body cells, including the stomach. How can a neutral cytoplasm in the stomach cell can produce a high, strong acid HCl in the stomach? This is the first question that I thought about when I learned physiology. Second thing I learned about is the pepsin. Pepsin is an enzyme that digests protein. And as we know that the stomach is basically a muscular bag, it can contract and relax to mechanically massage or digest the food. How come a stomach cell can produce an enzyme that is for digesting protein, but without digesting itself, right? The enzyme is secreted from inside the cell. How come it won't digest itself? So this is the second question that I thought about when I learned physiology. And then pancreas secrete digestive enzyme. In this chapter here, we will learn about pancreas as an exocrine organ. Remember, pancreas was an endocrine organ when we cover endocrine system. Pancreas secrete insulin, glucagon, and somatostatin all these three as hormone in the bloodstream. But now pancreas acts like an exocrine organ that secretes digestive enzyme through the GI tract. Also, it secretes bicarbonate ion. Bicarbonate ion is for neutralizing the acidity of the food coming out from the stomach. We will also study how pancreas produces bicarbonate ion. And then liver produces bile salt. So this is very important to memorize. Liver produces bile salt. So it is not produced by gallbladder. Gallbladder is for storing bile. Liver is for producing bile. Bile is like a detergent. It will emulsify fat. That means it will break down fat into small droplets, so that it will increase the surface area of the fat droplet, the oil droplet, in order for enzyme lipase to digest the fat. Liver also produces bicarbonate ion. As we learned about liver's function previously, liver is for storing glycogen, making glycogen from glucose, storing glycogen, breaking down old red blood cell, and then storing Fe2 plus ion. Now we add more function to it. It makes bile salt. In the next lecture, we'll talk about metabolism, and we'll tell you more function of the liver, about something like gluconeogenesis, making glucose or glycogenolysis, making glycogen, making glucose, not making glucose, converting other molecule like fatty acid or amino acid, and then feed the molecule into part of the respiratory cellular respiration pathway. And then gallbladder function is mainly for storing the bile, storing and concentrating the bile. And then small intestine, surprisingly, is only for absorption. The small intestine also has enzyme for digestion. So digestion occurs not only in the stomach, but it also occurs in the small intestine. Small intestine function: digestion, absorption. And in small intestine, so from the food travel from the mouth all the way down to small intestine, it uses a process called peristalsis. We'll talk more about this just now. And in small intestine, it has another movement called segmentation. So peristalsis and segmentation we will have a compare and contrast later on. And then in the large intestine, mainly to absorb water, it also have mucus. Rectum is for temporal storage of the feces.